at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. On fourth down, Sam Martin is on to punt for the Broncos. David Moore back deep and waiting for it. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. He's going to field this at the 4. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious.
Chris coming out here in the shotgun. See what he's going to do.
And everything else should flow from there.
This little handoff to McCaffrey. Minimal gain.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now Darnold.
Oh, Jay comes up with the pick 6. Ladies and gentlemen. That was an amazing play, y'all. Amazing play.
Defense has a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Let's see what Chris does. Does he rebound back or does he just keep going downhill? Let's find out.
Special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves.
Oh, wide open, complete. What's up? Touchdown, Carolina. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position. And that was special there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
On 1st and 10,
All right, we got a 6-8 step drop.
And that will be incomplete.
Pass.
Hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. These 2 teams all tied after 1.
That was a good first quarter play. We come out even. Let's see what happens in the second quarter, folks.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Bridgewater.
All right. 3-step drop. Pockets collapsing on him. And he takes the sack. That's got to be worth it.
Getting to Bridgewater. Hassan Reddick just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Throwing, Bridgewater.
All right, we got another 16-step drop. Incomplete pass. That was great coverage on the defense. 3 and out.
It's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Now let's see what the Panthers can do on offense this time.
The Panthers
so far, it's a pretty good game. Just going back and forth, trying to fill each other out.
Touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. You see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that.
Chris is trying to establish the run game. So far right now, it's not working, but we'll see if he's going to give up on it or if he's going to keep trying.
No one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold.
What an amazing catch. Donald just threw the ball for dear life as he was about to take his damn hit, and somebody came up with the catch. We're pretty sure Chris didn't see nobody. He just got lucky, but hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck.
McCaffrey on the toss right. Shifts past him at the 45.
Okay.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
CMC looked like he got a little life in him.
And another
first decent run of the game.
What they needed right there, because
is there more to come?
Use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41. Darnold now to throw. Finds the open target, Arnold. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go.
Little drag route for 8 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation.
Would have meant that there was an incompletion,
they would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across
oh my
zone,
goodness.
You see him
he parted the Red Sea and had an easy score. MCN.
Christian McCaffrey, 33 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Chris ran that strong post for the touchdown.
Keeping him in check to that
Take the
point,
lead.
but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there.
All right. Jay and the Broncos got 5 minutes left. Let's see what he's going to do this half.
Deontay Spencer on the return from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy there at the 24.
Hey, let's see what he's going to come up with next.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
We got Bridgewater in the shotgun. Let's see what he's going to do. Oh, we have the other route come back. Nice play for the first.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, just like last play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Bridgewater.
Bridgewater back. What's he going to do? Oh,
it's going to be intercepted.
Is Chris going to be able to take it all the way back? No, he spins into the damn tackle.
The 35-yard line.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon.
Poor return.
Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in the snow,
matters.
ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
After the interception, here's Darnold. His throw.
Oh, we thought he had the catch.
But defensively,
He
you're
stepped up when they
trying to
needed
catch
to.
your breath and try not to show the offense.
This game on the Washington quarterbacks is
you're
turning out to be a
back
pretty
out
good
there after
game.
the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Oh, we got the trick play that didn't do anything. Starting to question this play calling by Chris, but hey. He won a bunch of championships in Madden 21, but that was the 4, so now he's up at the 5. Can he play at the same level? Doesn't look like it so far, folks.
Keys made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
CMC with a big catch. Damn, that was nice.
Way down to the 9. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Now it's Darnold. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. They're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very last minute, 29 seconds left. If not, this game might be pretty well out of hand. Let's see what's going to happen.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Deontay Spencer on the return from his end zone. They will start at the 25 as Spencer elects not to return this. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only
seems like the Broncos rushing it.
Right?
Hopefully they can settle down, get something going.
Finish off the drive. That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Bridgewater. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland
hit that nice little quick screen.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to
looks like the momentum's not really getting to him.
Bridgewater to Sutton, 1st down Denver.
They're moving the chains. They're moving the chains. So let's see if they can keep this going.
Now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
You see he's not rattled. He's sitting there doing his thing. Staying with things, staying composed, staying with his game plan.
With just over a minute to go before halftime. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Bridgewater now. A pass for Sutton is intercepted.
Whoa, and it was a fumble. We didn't even see that one coming.
And he will bring this one back.
Good play by the defense.
For a Panther touchdown.
Why are they going to challenge it? Let's see.
Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Sly on for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Broncos 7. Joey Sly is on North Carolina.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Deontay Spencer on the return from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he's going to
all right, looks like the Broncos is going to calm it down to try to get to the half.
Continue to run. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield.
At halftime, I think the Broncos are going to make a couple of adjustments, but they make a couple, they can get back in this game. Panthers aren't as strong as everybody thinks, you know.
Get a first down,
defense has
pick
flaws
it up,
in
and
it,
keep
so,
moving.
you know, hopefully we can pick them out.
Bridgewater on first down. He'll fire one downfield for Fant, and that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. He was trying to find
all right, this should be the last play before half. Let's see how this turns out.
Bring up second down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half, Bridgewater. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before
and we end the half
28-7.
Let's take a quick little commercial break and see what's going to happen.
2 still remain. We step aside.
Let the teams go ahead and set their stuff up.
On EA Sports.
Let's see what adjustments they're going to make at the halftime, and then we'll come right back to the game.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And we're back at the Mile High for kickoff for the third quarter. Boys and girls, you're in for a treat.
Looks like it's going to continue through the second half as we are back underway in Denver. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah.
Wow, the run up the middle.
Field, a breakaway.
Christian had a bunch of good blocks out there. Now he's showboating as he cruises to the end zone.
Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, a guy that
It's a
can
tale of
beat
two
you in
halves.
so many ways. He's a threat to go the distance literally every time he touches the football.
We still believe that the Broncos can come back. We believe in those guys.
Extra point through the snow.
They're like the little Giants. We believe.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Folks, Broncos lives matter. We're going to cheer for these guys until they come back.
Off after the touchdown.
It's probably the snow that's causing them to play like this. Get them at some regular weather, it'll be a totally different ball game.
They need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad
Little clear out didn't work, but guess what?
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Slow and steady wins the race. He's coming out slow, but he's going to pick it up.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Play action now.
And we got the play action. What's going to happen? Oh, wow.
And that's complete.
He threw the ball to Okamamaka Babula. We don't know his real name, but that's what we're going to go with today, folks. Good catch. Good catch.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
Bridgewater in the shotgun. Let's see how this turns out.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon.
I don't know if the coach just doesn't like this running back or he was late in practice, but the way he's running the ball, he's going to get that guy killed.
The further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Bridgewater.
So we're starting to question the Panthers' secondary, or what these 4 guys on the field are supposed to be the secondary doing, because they couldn't cover a goddamn head if they needed to.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Bridgewater.
Touchdown, Broncos. They needed this one, folks. It's still a game.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point.
Because if it's in the game, it's in the game. And the extra point is good.
Led them right back into the game.
Broncos 14, Panthers 35.
I guess the last score wasn't enough.
Oh, shoot. The Broncos are coming out with the onside. Catching the Panthers off guard. Let's see if he's going to recover it.
And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have
All right,
them.
Panthers coming out in the shotgun. Let's see what's going to be next.
To that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things.
We don't know who he threw it to, but one person caught it, got a bunch of yards.
Just switch to their opponent.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
This might be what Donald needed for his career to get back on track.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
CMC with a little short game.
Zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Christian's having a good game, 10 carries, 135 yards. That's not too bad.
But the key to good rushing
Those are the numbers we used to see from him.
Your linebackers set the edge.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Darnold from
empty
the
backfield.
gun.
Touchdown Panthers. I don't know what number 21 was doing out there. I don't know if he was just trying to do the wave and give him, congratulations. But whatever it was, he did it.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
Panthers for the extra point, and it's good. Scores 42-14. 3.5, 4 minutes left in the third quarter. We still got another quarter of this, folks.
Joey slide now to kick off after the touchdown.
And this will not get returned. Broncos will come out and start at 25. Let's see which direction they go in this series. We know this is a preseason game, but it's interesting that the Panthers are not playing some of their young talents.
Denver offense has the
line
for the
ready to
go. They
don't know.
Struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through
Bridgewater
some
out
possible
shotgun,
changes.
just a little draw
changes
handoff.
aren't working, so now where do you go?
Nice.
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes.
Not sure what the Panthers are doing right now. They took their foot off the gas, but defense starting to look suspect. But hey, when you're up 14-14, you can do that.
Some spark somewhere, and so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon.
We're all pretty sure at this point in Teddy Bridgewater's career, we're wondering the same thing he's wondering right now. Why the hell is he with the Denver Broncos?
5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Folks, before we got a minute, I just want to let y'all know, right now we got the two richest people in the Unusual Suspects League right now playing. I'm pretty sure they're like, got butlers out there getting them drinks and stuff, getting their feet around, you know.
It's been clear these dudes right here, which side has been the more physical
both got three-story houses.
Defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Usually they will rent out
They come up now, 3rd and 5,
the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and they'll just have the game on the 50-yard line. But folks, let's get back to the game. Bridgewater drops back. Quick pass, almost caught. I think the defender scooped the receiver. 4th and 5, let's see what he's going to do.
I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
It's preseason, so you never know. He's coming out and he's going for it on 4th and 5. Let's see if this pays off.
As he'll go for it on 4th down. And he's brought down.
And like the whole game so far, nothing worked.
And a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Let's see if the Panthers keep pouring it on, or if they're going to start shutting it down. Just get out of here with the win.
On 1st down, Darnold. And he gets this one inside.
And look at DJ Moore just showing these guys who he is.
23 yards, the final tally. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey.
And the running back spins into a tackle.
This one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards.
The tale of two sides of the Panthers. At one moment they're doing great things, at other moments they play like this.
Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. And this Bronco defense.
Somebody needs to tell this coach, to tell his players, running into his own teammates will not get him anywhere in life.
3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Back to throw, Darnold.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be covering that man right there, Mr. Anderson, but he looked like the Matrix out there. He just made that damn defender go somewhere else. If you look at the replay, you see the defender going left and the receiver went right. Guess where the ball went? You're right.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is in.
And guess who scores again? Mr. Christian scores again.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers get another.
Folks, I just want you all to know out there, kids, it's not about winning or losing. It's how you play the game. And today, both players are giving their heart and soul. They're leaving everything on the field. And that's all we can ask for here.
PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Panthers kicking off. Let's see what the Broncos will do next.
Now to kick off after the touchdown.
At this point, they can't get any worse, so things can only get better from here. They have the tools, they have the talent to come back. They just got to put it all together, one play at a time. And we see momentum's playing a factor again as the screen is swerving all over the place.
Turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater.
And the Panthers get a pick. Oh, my goodness. Somebody tell Bridgewater he needs to go ahead and retire.
Playing quarterback in the snow comes down to trying not to do too much. You've got to just keep telling yourself.
Folks, we're going to take a selection at this game and see if we can buy the Broncos a quarterback.
But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. And that is going to do
and the start of the 4th quarter, folks. For those of you that are still here with us, Carolina is running away with it 49-14. For those who are still here, we thank you for staying with us. Thank you for supporting the Broncos. It's because of fans like you that I still have a job. Because if I get paid based on how many points the Broncos scored, I'd be homeless.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey.
And guess who scored again? You're probably hearing me tired of hearing me say his name, but I won't this time. Just know that was 22.
7 yards away. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
And don't worry, folks, once the league starts, this commentary will be much, much better. But right now, we're just testing out, see how it works, doing sound checks.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown.
But once the season starts, folks, for you, we'll have usual commentary from our usual people, and then we'll have guest commentators come on for some of our high-profile games. So stay tuned. This is something that we're bringing to y'all. But right now, we're just testing it out.
Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score.
And if you missed it, once again, the Broncos did what they did that all game.
Yeah, so the
handed the ball right back to the Panthers.
Field position. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up.
And the Broncos look like they're trying to fight back, come back to life. Maybe they will get a little bit of respect. We don't know.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
And he comes out in the shotgun. He does a play action, only to throw the ball to nobody.
And that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop. That his passes intercepted.
J.C. Horn with the pick. Can he get to the end zone? Can he make it? The young man gets the touchdown. Folks, if you're still here with me, again, thank you.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick
if you're a Broncos fan, you might want to turn this game off back in the 1st quarter. If you haven't yet, you are a true Broncos fan.
Said, what are you doing when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? And he said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick
and folks, guess what? Yes, we still have 7 minutes of this to watch.
That gives you more opportunities to go get it.
I don't know which is worse. Watching the Denver Broncos play or catching COVID. Right now, I think it's watching the Denver Broncos play this game. At least COVID has a high chance of killing you quickly. This Denver Broncos team does not.
That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake.
And just as I say that, Melvin Gordon breaks one pig. Is he going to outrun the cornerback? Is he going to do it? He did. Broncos touchdown. We think that one was for pride. As they do the extra point. The point is good. Broncos 21, Carolina 63.
But he breaks off a big one there.
And how about the situation that we're in right now? Because this is the 4th quarter. So you know there's some tired legs out there on defense and probably some tired minds as well trying to chase guys around for 4 quarters. But this is where conditioning, athleticism...
The Broncos come out with the onside kick once again. And I don't know who their kicker is, but he should get fired because he hasn't even come close yet.
Final total there on Next Gen Stats, and they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way
We think the Broncos could do better if they had Young Ho.
Hence the decline.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
So, folks,
my goodness,
what we think just happened is that onside kick, it should have went back to the Panthers because it was recovered early. The game glitched, so guess what? The Broncos, as good sports, decided to give the ball back.
They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
They certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
The only mystery left in this game is why there's still fans in the stadium.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now a toss. Hubbard going left. And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 39.
We see the Panthers slowly starting to show some of the backups love in this game.
Pick up 6. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how
Panthers come out in I formation, what are they going to do?
You often feel like you're just a step behind.
All right, just a little down up the middle.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion.
9 yards, not bad, not
That is going to
bad.
be a story they'll talk about after this one. 9 yards is the pickup.
It's
there,
safe to say that the Panthers have put this in cruise control, and they're just going to try to run the game out.
Now a give. It's Hubbard going left. Bulldozes past him. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Panthers have the first. It's a game of 12. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the 4th quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you that they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest. And they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
I'm pretty sure next time these two coaches meet again, it'll be a different outcome. But for now, everybody's just trying to get a feel for the new aspects of the game, the different features. So, you know, once the season starts, though, whole new ball game. So we believe that, you know, this is the best we've seen from these two yet, and the best is still yet to come.
Being knocked back to the 18. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so. Bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
And we're going into the victory
And they
formation.
will take a knee here. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And they take a knee.
And that is it, folks. With just 33 seconds left, the Panthers can run the clock out without running another play. It was a good game. Both of these competitors, they came out here and they did a great job. That is it, folks. With just 33 seconds left, the Panthers can run the clock out without running another play. It was a good game. Folks, for anybody that tuned in, we just like to say thank you. And they did a great job. We appreciate your support.
Well, Charles,
This
it's
ends
one
the
thing
game.
to win. It's another thing to win and
The
put
Carolina
up the amount
Panthers
of points that
win
they did.
63
Where were they clicking on
to the
offense?
Broncos
They can't
21.
help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball
And again,
things are working.
we just want to say,
they think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong.
Thank you all
Whatever
for coming
call,
out.
Run, pass, it's all going to work.